And we are live, and we are not ready for our scoreboards yet, but we're going to show you the action. Bob Lee here. We just saw Team USA tearing it up, winning 6-2 against 2023 world champions A+ County. Duncan, go get those, and I'll try to fix these boards. We're just watching. We're watching without a pin cam at the moment. I'll try to fix that. Well, we had a strike on the first ball from Reese for the Mass Apertures. Got GRAFFAM flooring here from one of the teams from Maine. JJ Turigny. Ryan Southall. Looks like Jeff Bugia. Okay.
Steve, get out of the way.
Southall. All right.
Want me to plug him in?
Why don't you do that? Okay. All right, Chuck DeRosiers for the Massachusetts Holes. Up against Ryan Southall here in the second slot. Saw Tyler Reese with a strike and a spare. He finished with 30 after his first two. JJ Turigny met him with a 10 and a 7. Southall has 11 after 2, 6 and 5. And here it is, Nate Fontaine for the Mass Holes. That's their game. I'm not going to be able to say it, say Apertures, Massachusetts team or anything like that. They're the Mass Holes. Come on. It was our company policy. I founded the company. That's 2 strikes out of the first 3 bowlers for Massachusetts. Of course, the Mass Holes lost their Nate's brother Aaron got picked up by the murderer's row of Academy lanes. Okay, good 7 on that strike fill for Nate Fontaine. That was a live ball, hit a piece of wood and clipped out the 6-pin. Nate take a 7 after the 17, 24 through 2. Jeff Bugia gets an 8 out of his spread eagle variant. Sean Shattuck in the 4 slot. The team sponsored now by Boutwells. Wearing the green jerseys. Their anchor man next, Troy Fournier. Still carrying the trophy from the individual singles. He is a major champion. Never take that away from the man who was once a sub in the ACST. Came in as an injury substitution 2-3 years ago. Really torn up the sport. There's a head pin. Pin's doing a dance around the 5. That's the Canadian Ballet. There on the diamond, assisted by Wood there. That's the 4th mark for the Mash Holes. Sean Shattuck. Kaz rips one. Chris Kaz. I have timed him at 44 miles an hour in the past. We're going to get the gun on him next time he's up. Here he is. World Singles Champion Troy Fournier. It's Jay Starmer. John's first pitch. Right of the head pin. Leaves the 1, 7, 8, 9. Fournier through the middle is trying to pick up a clipped wing eagle. Still has the 2 and the 3 out in front of the 6 pin. If you're not familiar with it, the head pin is number 1. 2 and 3 are in the 2nd row, left and right. And then from left to right, it keeps going. 4, 5, 6 in the 3rd row. And 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the back row. Troy's first pitch in the 2nd box is right of the head pin. 1, 7, 8, 1, 8 make it as 7 falls late. John Starmer. With an N, Starner. So Troy's spare means that we've seen 5 spares and a strike out of Mass holes in their first time through the order. 10 bowlers there. It's a 60% mark rate. Teams switch sides now. You see Tyler Reese in the first slot. JJ Trigny. Wild pitch left. Trigny at 17 after 2. Tyler fills with 5 on his spare. Second ball here, just left. Trigny takes 10. He's throwing 38 miles an hour. Has a nice slow acceleration on his pitch. Ends up pretty fast. Tyler will take 9, leaves the head pin standing. He's throwing 33 miles an hour by comparison. Pretty quick backswing on his. JJ Trigny, outrun the bear champ. Comes in on the head pin, this time left. A little thin maybe. Check mark left. Wood behind. You got the 2 pin out in front. The 4 and 5. The wood is behind those 2. Usually helps you if you get that front pin, but I was going to say nothing was connected to the 7 pin in back. Helps those triangles go at least out front. Pins are separated by 12 inches apart. Yeah, that's good. All right, Tyler leaves the head pin standing for 9. And that's going to be a 9 out of the channel.
We're all caught up, folks.
Thanks.
Appreciate your patience as we are scrambling. It's a very tight turnaround for us. We're not quite equipped for that tight turnaround, but here we are nonetheless. JJ looks like he got a 10. No, he's going to have a 9. 36.
Yeah, JJ's. Yeah, it was out of the channel.
Tyler got a 10 for 54.
All right.
And we're here. We made it.
The number.
Okay, Greg wheel, Fred. I fix it.
You want? I'll do it.
You go. I got it. Southall drop 9, goes wide off the head pin. Showed DeRozier 9 of his own. Nope, looks like 7. The 1, 3, 5 left standing. There's Wood. A whole mess of it behind the 1. Appreciate your patience, folks. We're going to get this all sorted for you. Oh, look at this tickle. DeRozier steals a spare. Southall clears a 10. $21 for Ryan Southall early. 30 in a ball for Chuck DeRozier. Chuck DeRozier, the captain for this Massachusetts Holes team. Get a reset as Ryan Southall cleared some wood out of the gutter, took a pin with it. A fresh rack to look at as he tries to get on the board with a mark. Working on some technical difficulties here, folks. Looks like we had a 6 fill for Chuck DeRozier. As I'm getting caught up. Nope, I'm getting caught up. 6 fill and a 9 box. Get to 45. Ryan Southall gets on the board with a mark. He's at 31 and 2 balls. And a pair of marks on the board for the 3-hole, Nate Fontaine and Jeff Bugia. On the fill, Jeff Bugia drops 8, maybe 9. It's going to be 9. Head pin won't go. Last to fall. Bugia with a big 9 fill. Nate drops 7 off of his own off the head pin. Nate Fontaine with 2 marks finds himself at 41. He went a lot of 7s on the board. Bugia plows through for another mark. Fontaine can't answer. The 8-9 pin holds tall. And Bugia on 2 in a row now. Fontaine for the 10, gets it. 51 through 4. We'll get you your totals up and running back.
You have to go spell him.
All right, Sean Shattuck and Chris Kaz. Shattuck on a spare, Kaz on a strike. Kaz, one of the hardest throwers in the game. We don't see him much outside of that old Academy 3 team that ended up winning the championship back in 22. Oh, wow, what a pitch for Sean Shattuck after the 5 fill. Kaz ended up with an 8. Spread eagle variant. It's a taloned torn eagle, and that's a spare for Shattuck again. The Massachusetts team bringing it back home again after 5 spares in the first 10. 4 spares here. 5 marks in the first 10. 9 through the first 18. That's a 50% rate. Pro average is 40% marks for a 120 bowler. John Starner. Massachusetts is there, and GRAFFAM. Troy Fournier. Leaves the head pin 4 and 9. After filling with 6, it was at 24 after 2. Now at 33. Starner Had a strike on his spare to make 29 through 2. And going for a double here. Looking for his second 20 box in a row. John Starner. Well, a little bit of a problem, but he was there. And Troy leaves it open. 6 spares and 2 strikes for GRAFFAM. Troy finishes at 42 after 4. We're doing some work on the scoreboard. I'll try to keep you posted on the points. Tyler Reese now on lane 2. Sends it home on the head pin for 7-8. JJ's left. He's throwing a couple wild pitches there. Yeah, I think I can take care of the rest. Spare bid is wide right.
Yeah, go away, Greg.
Thank you, Greg Gouillard, for fixing that scoreboard. I'll try to set everything up. That was an 8 for Tyler and a 9 for JJ.
And I'm back, folks.
All right.
I'm back, and we're back as soon as the crop is adjusted.
Yeah, I'll adjust the crop and then hand it back to you.
Here we have JJ Turigny looking at a 3-2. Wood out in front. Tyler Reese looking at a single. Interesting wood on it. The flat gutters make it more palpable. He goes way around it, tries to send anything over, and can't quite. JJ Turigny tries to make a cut, can't. Plucks the 3. JJ on a 45 markless half, staying in there. Tyler Reese, meanwhile, at 63. 62, apologies. And goes wide for a 9, 71.
All right.
As Bob and I are going to do a switcheroo real quick.
And now the totals are correct on the, well, the totals are correctly appearing. We need to get Kaz and Starner fixed up.
I got it. Give it to me. You do play.
Chuck DeRozier's now on lane 2. The skipper of the Massachusetts squad sends that one right and actually makes the spread eagle, leaving the 1-5-8-9. Doesn't count when you hit it with the first ball, though. Now he's got to make it, actually throw a spread eagle. Misses it right. Bomb! Spare for Ryan Southall. Tubby on the board. Definitely a big spare there, and that's a 10 for Chuck. So Ryan on the spare. Chuck, after the 10, pops it into the 2-4 hole again. I'm sorry, that's a 3-6 hole on the right. He's got the front rail on the left side. 1, 2, 4. And the sleep and the post on the right. Gets one out of the back. Southall, open. Nice 10 for DeRozier. 2 10s on that trip for Chuck. And a 10 for Southall. Riverside Bowler out of Amesbury. Nate Fontaine, good looking form, hits the spot he wanted, but I guess it's a bit thin, maybe a little to the right, maybe. JJ Bugia on the head pin, leaves this 4 standing. And again on the spot, no luck on the 7 pin. JJ, it's a 9 fill in the 4th. 34 and is blocked out front as Fontaine takes a 10 on lane 2. Bugia takes 10 for himself, resets. Now for box 6. This is the first of 2 ICC Worlds points apiece. For each string, plus 2 for total. Nate is on it. JJ throwing a 31-mile-an-hour pitch.
That's Jeff, not JJ.
I'm sorry, Jeff Bugia. And Nate gets a little more, takes the ball back a little further, throwing at 34 miles an hour.
We're all caught up, Bob. 297 to 287 in favor of Massachusetts Poles.
Pretty good start.
And a 10 for Nate Fontaine.
That was the midpoint right there at the when we find midpoint of the first string when, with the help of Greg Guyar.
Nice 10 for Jeff Bugia as
Duncan
well.
MacDougall, we have scores for you.
Well, we got 2.5 more to go, so we're still doing okay. Tight turnarounds, not our forte. Calling Candlepin Bowling, that is for sure.
Well,
we're here now. We've missed a flurry of marks, including Sean Shattuck at 4 in a row and counting here. How about 6 more?
Okay.
Yes.
That's a pure spread eagle. Shattuck can't convert. His streaks will end at 5 or at 4 in a row. Chris Kaz, $25, will not get it. Nobody's made one yet in the Worlds.
We've seen one, but it was off camera. Keith Beaupre made it on lane 15 next to the Greg and Paul's stream.
Yep. Well, our prize celebrating 5,000 subscribers. By the way, if you like what you see, or if you don't, still, why don't you subscribe?
What's the prize going to be for 10,000, Bob?
Once we get to 10,000, we're going to bring it in for 5 in a row and triple strikes.
Wow. Okay. You bring it in for 5 in a row here, Bob. You're going to be shelling out money.
Yeah, 5 in a row has been happening a lot here. At this,
these guys can uncork it. Another $25 shot for Sean Shattuck. He goes spread eagle clean. And how about this? Back to back, Chris Cass. Ouch.
I'm prepared to pay, but Boise, Idaho.
Moncton's starting to tighten up a little bit, Bob.
Oh boy! I mean, they're hitting it right where you want on the 3-pin. Righty with a little spin ball on the 3.
Talk about fall. Sean Shattuck cleans up for a nice 10 though.
Superb 10.
And a tough 6. Back-to-back Eagles gives him 14 pins.
To be fair, he hit 2 balls right where he wanted.
Leads up to 22 now for Massachusetts. 1 mark on the board. It's John Starner's right here.
Fournier.
I think everything's confirmed. It looks good from where I sit.
Smooth throw there And the 2-pin was the last to fall forward.
Troy Fournier, singles knockout champion this year, showing you why with a nice hammer. That's how he opened up the finals too. He uncorked the bomb. Starner. All right, he's got a large check mark, as I like to call it. 1, 2, 3, 6-10. Good wood on it to drive it. He goes wide of the wood and wide of the object. 5 fill for John Starner there. Gives him 64 through 4, and he'll be markless here in the 5th to close this half.
Game score matches the total score as we are in the first string.
Troy Fournier on a hammer. He's at 53 plus 2 balls, trying to close out his first half in style. It's going to be another Eagle variant. Oh my goodness. This head pin doing nobody any good more often than not. As John Starner says, oh my gosh, again. Wait, never mind, it's going to trip up. Make it a lot more palatable. This wood is still pretty dastardly. We're going to take a look at this one, zoom in, for sure. Troy through the hole. That's a tough 5 fill on his strike. And Starner, he's going to go directly at it and trip it up. The pin standing tall, but a limp, but sideways won't count, as that's still down. That's what I'm trying to say. That's still down. Troy looks like it might nudge over. No, it's going to send it wide. That's going to be an 8 for Troy Fournier. As we bring you back.
Massachusetts now with a 356-325 lead.
Oh, no, that's actually going to be cut into right here, as I didn't credit John Starner with his spare yet. There we go, 356-335.
Okay. Let's call it 21. When you see the little plus sign show up, that means they're even in terms of boxes scored. Boxes scored physically.
J.J. Chirigny having a tough start, only 51 through 6, has a triangle 3 on a good head pin. Tyler Reese opened up with a big 20 box. He's been struggling since. Only takes out 3 on the right-hand side. JJ gets
nice
it.
Triangle conversion there.
He only hit that 5 pin about 4 different times to take it over. Pins rattling around. Tyler Reese trying to answer.
Whoa.
This wood with so much potential energy comes screaming back, but behind the 4. And Tyler Reese will have to pin out here. He's already at 80, make it 81 through 7. 11 over par, but looking for more as he's trying to help his team fight and take points here off of Massachusetts holes. Neither of these teams doing particularly well in the standings. We don't know how they did the
We've seen there's some very strong teams in our division.
Yep. You know, Maria's got swept last game.
Wow, okay.
Fenway Academy took A off of them, so A+ accounting still maybe holding on. Fenway Academy making a run now as well. So a tough 2 for J.J. Chirigny. That's a brutal fill. Tyler Reese clobbers 7, but has a split to contend with. And JJ just off his object again. Uphill battle right now for JJ Chirigny. Tyler Reese, that wood shifting over to the wrong side, the left side, coming back out towards the middle. And what do you think, Bob? Is he going to go at the wood, or is he going to try and cut something over?
I'd do the wood.
Tyler agrees with you. Sends it. The ball comes over. The wood comes over. Nothing's going to hit it.
I mean, I think picking up picking them up pure like that is probably a 1 in 50.
Most likely. Yeah. Tyler Reese with the 10. I don't actually know what JJ got. I don't know if that 5 pin's up or not. Looks like they're crediting him with a 7 bucks. So 69 through 8, or 70 through 8. Tough run for JJ Chirigny. number 2 bowlers. Chuck DeRozier at 63. Ryan Southall at 58. Also struggling. Ryan throwing a great ball. Keels over, breaks up the triangle. Now it's a 2-pinner. DeRozier dominates his head pin as well. He's got the 5-7-10 with Wood out in front. Southall has Wood, can use it. The red line that's kind of cocked. No, he tries to go with the pins and only takes the 10. DeRozier, wow!
That was the ball pop. Ball jumped up very high on the wall and completed that. Chuck DeRozier's throwing at 38 miles an hour. I did not expect to see that number.
He's throwing with some confidence, too.
Yeah.
Those were 2 great balls right there.
By comparison, Southall at 34 on his last pitch.
Ryan at 68 through 7. That's going to get away. Tough 10 pin, 9 to go. Chuck DeRozier on him, Phil. No, it's going to be a $5 ball for Candlepin for Cancer. Paul will be happy. Chuck sure isn't.
All right, Ryan's got to right that one. He's got to left it now. He was right, and then right.
Chuck upset he didn't throw that the first time. He'll still take 5 more. 4 pins left in a check mark formation. Ryan Southall.
Great out.
We'll take 9.
2 wild pitches and a beaut.
Chuck already threw 1 beauty. Can he throw another? No, 5 pin for a tough 7. And
Gainer for Ryan of GRAFFAM.
Ryan Southall, yeah, he got 19 even though Chuck DeRozier had the mark. Only took 18 in that exchange. Wild.
Now here's Jeff Bugia. He throws a nice, interesting ball. Yeah, he throws it with a little bit of that reverse.
Yep, 74 through 6 on the back of 2 19 boxes. Nate Fontaine had a couple of 17s to his name and 10s for the past 3. Both bowlers finding their head pin. Both bowlers with tough splits. Jeff Bugia with the right triangle. Wood out in front. Nate Fontaine with the 4-5 or the 5-6, 9-10, and the 7 over on the other side. Lots of wood for both. Let's see. Let's zoom in right here.
Oh, it was a little short, I guess.
On. Nate Fontaine's is.
Oh, that was cool.
Great shot, Nate Fontaine. As we bring you back and give him the mark. Credit where credit's due. Nate Fontaine, 81 and a ball. Jeff Bugia pinned out for a 10. He's at 84. Jeff Bugia, 2/8 to start, pin perfect since then. Nate Fontaine, the lone 7, the only thing marring this string thus far. And Bugia, that gets away. Fontaine is not. He's on. He drops 6 and a cluster with a plank. Should be able to shove it back here, one would think. The question is making sure he takes the 10, as the wood should be lined up to take everything else. But if he sends it to take the 10, you got to make sure to get the 9. He goes wide, yeah, and the 9 goes off as he kind of flipped it around and everything went around the back pin. All right, Bugia, 4 pins to contend with. The 1, the triangle 4. He goes for the triangle, only gets 2. And Fontaine with a 9. Bugia with an 8. $14 boxes left, 419 to 391 in favor of Massachusetts holes. Why are they called that? If you can't infer it, then don't worry about it. Sponsored by Boutwell's Bowling Center. You can see on there green. And some great pitches there. Sean Shattuck and Chris Kaz both dropping 9. Chris Kaz looking at the 7. No wood near it. Sean Shattuck has wood all around this 4-pin, this 6-pin, but he can see it. If I were him, I'd actually go to the red line, just to the left of it. Kaz uses the wood anyways, drives it home, and Shattuck answers, spares a bound for the 4-hole in the 7th box. And here we go, still 28 pins for Massachusetts holes as they're trying to hold on against GRAFFAM Flooring. 1 mark aboard, 2 marks on the board for GRAFFAM Flooring.
Oh boy,
They're 4 and
Kaz.
5. GRAFFAM Flooring. Shattuck drops 9 on his. Chris Kaz only 3.
Oh,
Brutal.
look at the way the pin just, I don't know.
And this is a Taloned Eagle, not a $25 ball, but still a fantastic shot to make if he can. Look at this. Shattuck spare. Chris Kaz, no fault of his own, still has 4 pins up. And the lead grows for the Massachusetts Holes. We'll get a true count after this brilliant pin out for a solid 9 from Chris Kaz. And 91 through 8. The lead is now 35. Marks are even 1-1. John Starner with the 1 for GRAFFAM Flooring, and Sean Shattuck just sat down with his spare. John Starner having himself a game so far, 83 in a ball. Troy Fournier, 66 in a ball. He's had 2 big marks, but hasn't filled them all great. 6 fill and a 5 fill on a spare and a strike, respectively. John Starner, he's here every year, it feels like. He has a clipped wing eagle with some wood that might be dancing to take more. It will not. 5 on the fill for John Starner. 88 now through 6. As I said, clipped wing eagle. No 7 pin to speak of. Troy Fournier has the post. The horseman on the right side plus the 7. Starner trying to hit more into less. Will make that wood dance, but can't come around for the 3. As the 3 pin does wiggle. Updated standings from Peter Wood. Thank you very much, sir. Fenway Academy has taken command of Division 1. They're 25-7 after a sweep of Maria Subs.
Wow.
A+, despite only taking 2, still in second at 24-8. Drywall Concepts making their run now. They're at 22-10. Kingswood Bulletproof 20-12, tied with Birch Hill Siding. And what do we have for boxes there, Bob?
Oh, you'd think I would be watching, wouldn't you?
Looks like 97, so John Starner had a 9. John Starner has 8 now. Look at that. What is that pin? Was that the 2? I think that was the 2. It's moved way over. 75, a 9 for Troy Fournier as well, looks like. And we're all caught up. Baby split with an extra little bit of oomph for John Starner here. A lot of wood on it. Drives it home. John Starner spare.
Starner getting the better of the champ. Singles champ. At least so far.
And Troy can't cover the corner.
Nope. That one got
Won't
away.
cover it either. That will not count. That came out of the channel or the gutter, depending on where you are and who you are. And here we go. Last 2 for the first string for these bowlers as we flip on over. GRAFFAM Flooring down 29 for Massachusetts Holes. Mike Nardone in the building. How you doing, bud?
What's up, fellas?
How we doing?
Good, and yourself? All right. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Mike Nardone hopping on for the call.
all right.
How are things going? Looks like Drywall Concepts made a run there. You guys are in 3rd place now.
Yeah, we got a tough one right now against Fenway Academy.
Oh yeah, they are hot. They just did they not just sweep Maria Subs too?
They did.
Yeah,
they
so
did.
they're now in the 1 seed after A+ only took
so they're getting
2.
They have a lot of momentum coming into this string.
Yep. Well, momentum only carries so far. You guys are on fire too. Drywall Concepts 22-10, firmly in the playoff picture for now.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's been the case the last 4 years. So
Yeah, absolutely. Who's your hottest bowler right now, Mike?
right now, Matt Huff.
Really?
Yeah. Last match he went. He started off 111, 132, 136. So
Crazy.
yeah.
That'll help in a big way.
Yeah, he helps us out. He's in the 2 hole, so he gets it. If Beveridge can't get it going, he definitely does, and then everybody else follows suit.
Yeah. Other notables, Academy Lanes took 8 off of their first match. They're 30-2 right now on the other side. Exeter Lucky Strike also took 8. They're at 28-4, holding serve. It's going to be a great match between those 2 coming up. Tyler Reese with a 7, JJ with a 9. So you've been here before. Does this feel any different for you this year, or is it about the same, Nardone?
It's a little different, but not like crazy.
How so?
I think there's so many different teams, different pieces of teams that like you get accustomed to. I feel like there was a lot of moves last year as far as personnel.
Yep. I mean, the parity is pretty crazy. There's some teams.
Oh, look at
JJ
that.
Charigny throws a hammer right there. But there are some teams like even Oakland Park. They only took 1 point yesterday.
Well, that's because we took their best bowler.
Well, they just took 4 off of Avon Valley Lanes.
No.
Yeah, in the first match. They got dumpstered in the first and then absolutely erupted in the last 2 to steal a split. Tyler Reese with a great spare to answer.
Well, I mean, who's on that team still? Jason Keller?
Kaler's on that team.
Yeah, he's a great bowler.
He is, absolutely. They showed some spunk. It's just Avon through.
Is Everett on that team this year?
Who?
Everett?
We didn't see Everett, so we're not sure. Emerson's on that team right now.
Oh, okay.
He's an up-and-coming guy.
Yeah.
But no, Avon threw double after double at him in the first one, and then apparently Oakland Park fought back.
Yeah.
Freaking Chris Curry threw 2 doubles in the first one.
Oh, boy.
It was insane. I was doing the scoreboard. I completely lost the count.
Yeah.
And it looks like both bowlers are going to get similar leaves, and neither of them JJ is going to be able to shoot at it. Tyler will not. 4 fill for Tyler to get to 112. JJ carves out 3 more. He'll have a 7 fill. And a 96. Tough string for JJ, but a great finish to try and keep Massachusetts in this. Sorry, keep GRAFFAM in this. As we go to the 2-hole.
I can't even read the scoreboard. It's right in front of me.
No, it's hard.
Yeah.
Not quite focused. We got binoculars if you want.
Oh.
Although I think Bob stole them to go,
it's
run
fine.
some scores.
It's fine.
Pretty sure it's correct. We were scrambling. These guys started quick.
Yeah.
So we were scrambling a little bit to get it going.
What's up,
but I think
Tyler?
we're back now.
How are you, bud? Good.
Yeah, you know a lot of these guys, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's returning for the most part.
I actually didn't know Tyler Reese until we bowled him yesterday afternoon.
He's new to the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
flashes.
I asked Chucky if he just went into Botwell's and he's like, I need bowlers instead of pulling guys out. But,
sure.
I mean, Steve's a Manchester Lakeside guy now, so that doesn't really apply. But you know, you got Shattuck and Fornia out of Botwell's. You got Nate out of Bogey.
Yeah, they're all bowling really well too.
Yeah, Chucky out of the garbage can.
Chucky out of the garbage can. Well, he's running the team, so he pulled himself out every year.
It's great. It's great being the captain because then if you want to bowl, you can.
Yep. And if you don't, you just assemble an all-star squad a la Mike Machichi or.
Yeah. Oh no, Mike said he's getting at least 1 string this year.
Oh, good. He should.
He said even if it's only the first 2 boxes of 5 different strings. Yeah.
Just to get his count in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No. If Mike Machichi bowls 2 boxes and has Josh Daly come in for him, he's going to have a pretty high average.
He's still going to end
overall.
up with a 130.
Pretty good.
I mean, Chucky's trying to keep his average under 100 over, yeah?
Yep. Being very generous to his team.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Ryan Southall trying to not feel too bad for him, so he throws a 95 in response.
Oh, he's a very considerate guy. Very considerate.
I agree.
Yeah. I wish when he subbed for us. I wish when he subbed for us on Friday nights he could have threw a 95.
24-pin lead for Massachusetts Holes. 505 to 481. 6 boxes to go. What?
Massachusetts Holes.
Massachusetts Holes.
Okay.
We shouldn't say their real name, so we're extending it.
Yeah.
I don't know. This isn't coming from me. This is coming from above. The executive producer made a call.
No, yeah. Hence the reason why he changed the name. But,
yep.
Yeah.
We're trying to have fun with it. At least it's better than PC Enterprises past couple of years. That was a tough one to get around.
Yeah. No, that's a nice team though.
They were indeed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Absolute monsters.
Yeah,
they made themselves heard too. Mario Johnson, always loud in mixed worlds.
So if she's not beating you on the lane, she's yelling at you off of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She will nice you to death. She's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Nate Fontaine with a 9.
Coca-Cola next year. They picked up Cindy Harrison.
Really?
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard team to beat.
I know. I tried getting her. That's how I know.
Jeff Bugia answers with a 9 of his own. Holds serve. As
Come on, Nate!
Massachusetts needs a comeback here. Sorry, Massachusetts in the command. GRAFFAM Flooring needs to come back. I'm all over the place.
Nate
I'm
against
taking
us,
next string off.
He crushed it against us.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did he throw 400 or?
I think it was 380 something. He died out at the 3rd string, but it was his 9th string of the day.
Sure.
But he came out firing $160 first string.
Pretty solid. That'll help. We just saw Brian Surprise throw a $168.
Yeah, huh?
He went ballistic at the end to take 6 points. Team USA took 6 points off of A+.
Yeah.
Crazy. Nate Fontaine, big spare right there to keep the lead now for Massachusetts. We've already seen, big spare answer, Jeff Bugia. We've already seen some big swings early, though, in this first match. The standings look like, oh, okay, we know who's good, who's not. And all of a sudden, it's all topsy-turvy.
No, yeah, it's a fight for last. I mean, anybody's game.
Anybody's game.
Yeah.
Well, this one, I mean, GRAFFAM Flooring and Massachusetts are towards the bottom, 10th and 12th right now.
And not for nothing. Yesterday, Massachusetts Holes, they
Thank
had
you.
a very tough schedule.
They did. They absolutely had a gauntlet.
Yeah. Bolorama, they can set it off at any point. It's just a matter of them. They have to have 2 or 3 guys that go together, or they're just out.
124 for Nate Fontaine, very solid string. Jeff Bugia answering with a 119, but still a 25-pin lead for Massachusetts here. 1 mark on the board for each. Sean Shattuck filling his. He drops 8.
Oh, Scotty's not bowling this one?
Scotty.
Got his sweater. LaPierre.
Oh, LaPierre, he's not in so far.
Oh, wow.
Still 2 teams to go, though.
Yeah.
Now it's 33 for Massachusetts on that fill.
Jeez.
The lone ball in hand for John Starner on GRAFFAM Flooring.
Wow, look at Sean up there, huh? 122 right now?
Yeah, he's bowling well. Let's take a look at this wood right here in front of this. Now with the flat gutters, I feel like it almost changes the way you can play this.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost play below the cap, like on the middle one there.
On the middle one, below the cap, so you almost get around that piece that's
but you're going
blockading.
to send all that other stuff off the wall, and so if your ball doesn't take it...
So you get side-to-side action.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Nardone's looking in the middle piece that you can see the red line on, just below the cap. That's where he's going, and it still won't carry.
He got the cap.
He did, just barely, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't have missed it by less.
No.
The 4-6, this would be insane if
like
it
at
went.
home, we would just drill it in the face and hope for the best on that front wood. But like here, you have a lot of room for error.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty generous house. The flat gutters really changed the way you can play some of these shots.
The thing that really gets me is like when you would typically have like a pin in the gutter next to the 10 pin. Now it rolls like on the line, so it's playable.
Yeah.
So like
you get a lot of that.
Screws me up.
For sure.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of weird splits here too for all the action we get. We've seen the amount of times we've seen the 4-6-10 or the 4-6-7 is ludicrous.
Yeah, I see I see all kinds of stuff. Yesterday I saw the back row with the head pin.
Wow. Yeah. That's what? Any wood?
7, 8, 9, 10. No wood.
No wood.
No
Oh
wood.
my gosh.
Yeah,
wild and wacky house. These Canadian lanes doing weird things. Definitely some silicone on the deck, but also the gutters make it really interesting.
Yeah. During the singles or whatever, I left the 4-5-6. I didn't pick it, but I left it. Yeah. First ball, I take the front and
no one's going to fault you for not picking that, Nardo. That's crazy.
Yeah.
9's abound for both of these bowlers. Sean Shattuck with a very impressive 141. Chris Kaz only a 109.
Nice job, Sean.
And Massachusetts firmly in control now. John Starner really needs to strike out here to give them the chance, GRAFFAM Flooring a chance at these first 2 points. This is Starner hurt. They got him. Apparently, he bowls better when he's hurt. Yeah, he was complaining about pinching a nerve in his neck yesterday. Sean was?
John.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But apparently it's helping him.
And that's going to be 7 on the fill for Starner.
Okay. It's all right. Go get that.
114 now through 8. Very solid, but his team needs more as they're still down 27.
Yeah.
And it looks like Troy Fournier and Massachusetts are going to take these first
leave
two.
the door wide open, though.
He really is. He's got the 1 and the 10 left. Trying to hit his object, clobbers it for a 9.
Yeah. If John would have made that shot,
Then it's interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Alas, here we are. John with a tough 2-1, can't convert. He'll cap that for a 9.
Yeah, especially with Troy falling in love with the 3-pin right now.
He really is. He's having trouble getting it around. Troy Fournier bowling in jeans. You don't see a lot of guys bowling jeans like him.
No, the ones that do typically bowl well.
They do. I feel like it's big.
Look at that, he went 1-2 on that one.
It's big league bowler vibes where he just kind of shows up and is like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then wins the knockout.
But here's the thing, he's so humble about it. Like, he just loves being here.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Troy's really one of the best attitudes in the game. He couldn't ask a better guy to win the singles knockout yesterday. And he did it in style. That hammer to start was something special. Spare for Troy. He's over 100 now for sure. John Starner can't convert his 2-1, 1-2 split.
All right, guys, this was fun.
Hey, thanks for coming by, Nardoon. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Always a
I'll
pleasure
stop back
talking.
by.
Please do. We love having you.
Yeah, what a treat that was.
And a 9 for John Starner. He gets to 132. Very solid.
We can award the two to the Massachusetts team.
Yep, they're going to get that right here for you?
Yep.
Or right here?
Why don't you make the...
I think it goes right here. That
Okay,
feels better.
that's where it's supposed to go. All right.
And Troy Fournier is going to have a 9 fill. Very solid, expanding the lead as they go to 37 on 588 to 551. Scores are, I see 551 up there, and I see 596. So
Okay.
what do we get wrong?
All right. I'll go get a picture.
I see a 99. I see a 112. I see a 112. I see a 141. 143. As we're going to move on to the second string here, I'm going to let Bob do his thing right here because I'm not entirely sure how to make sure it goes. Give us 1 second. We're going to get this cruising.
Steve Poulin in. Son of Mike Poulin.
Yep. Give us 1 second, folks. Bear with us.
Tyler Reese in the number 1 slot for Massachusetts. He finished the first at 112. A little wide there. That big game from Sean Shattuck as Poulin takes his 10. Poulin. Tyler took a 6.
And can I see those scores for the first one, please? Why are they on the 4? Well, Troy's wasn't written in. Troy was a 112. Okay, so that should be right.
Okay.
Let me
All right,
get you caught
Tyler
up.
sits down with a spare.
Looks like spares abound.
Yep.
And Bob, I'm going to take a string off if that's okay.
Absolutely. Enjoy your lunch.
I will. I'll come back in and relieve you as well.
There's a sandwich for you in that bag.
Oh, I know. I might hit that
Okay,
that thing. I've been told to get the noodles at the food truck here.
Very
so I'm going to
nice.
take him up on that. I'll have my sandwich tomorrow. Bob, I'll come relieve you for the third one. You can take your break then, okay?
Well, I'm in pretty good shape, thanks to Mike.
We should still take one off. Let's pace ourselves, right?
All right, yep.
All right, Bob Lee's going to take you the rest of the way. Maybe someone will hop on. I'll see if anyone's interested.
Yeah,
Good
if
luck,
you-
Bob.
if you do, yeah.
Enjoy the match.
Thank you, Duncan. All right, we've got Chuck DeRozier's. Yep. Yeah, we might as well bring those names up for you while we're watching. We have Scott LaPierre in for Ryan Southall. And Scott starts off with a spare. Chuck fills with 6. As does. Oh my, Scott LaPierre. What a. If you've got a 30-mile-an-hour ball, this is the one you should imitate. I wish I did. I wish I could. Joe Smith is really hard to imitate with the way he drops his head down. He comes in from the right side. Scott's is a very well-balanced pitch. All right, our third bowler is Nate Fontaine. And Jeff Bugia. Nate was trying to trip something out there. When we get a pin behind others, if you hit it on the side, it'll start helicoptering and shoot something forward. That ends up being a 10 for Bugia and a 7 for Nate. Bugia comes in with a left to right ball right of the head pin. And right on the head pin is Nate Fontaine. He's got a classic. That's a $25 ball, as we call it now. CBN celebrating 5,000 subscribers. Press like, share, and if Nate makes this spread eagle, he'll collect $25. Yep. I have to say that 100 times for each one that goes out, apparently. First one was made in our first championship at Bayberry. Jimmy Nestor. Not here up in Canada this week. That is a pair of 7s out of the 3 slot for both teams. Early going. Marks are 2-1 for GRAFFAM. Here comes Chris Kaz. His second throw at the first box. String one hero, Sean Shattuck. No mark in the first. Measuring Kaz at 36. I had him in the 40s a few years ago. I don't know if he's changed his throw. Also getting a 34 out of Sean Shattuck right now. I'll check those later. I don't usually see differences of 8 or 9 miles an hour in a bowler's approach. Kaz started with a 109. In the first string.
Let's go, Sean.
That was for a 10. Kaz at 19 after his first pair. Shattuck returns to his form and is at 17 and a ball. 3 spares in the early going for Massachusetts. Likewise 3 from GRAFFAM, Scott LaPierre with 2 of them. And here come the anchors. Troy Fournier and John Starner. Nice ball from Starner, but splits him up. And Troy brings them all down. 6 in the pit, 4 on the deck, all of them down. Okay, a 10 for Starner, who got the better at Fournier in the first with a 132. His first toss in string 2 will come up next. Waits for the Canadian 5 team to throw a strike to his right. And comes in on the left side, back. All right, 6 on ball 1 from Troy. He's just a little left. Starner gets the 7-8 out of the back, missed left as well. Troy fills with 8 on his strike. Starner will take an 8 while Troy finishes with a 10-28 through 2. And teams will switch sides. The top of the order will come back up. Steve Poulin working it. And Tyler Reese both working on a strike. Canada 5 celebrating at the end of string. It looks like a double strike there on our right. Things really tightened up here. We had a beauty. This is the left side. Tyler gets a 9 drop on his spare. And late falling 9 drop here as well for Poulin. And a spare. Okay, the first ball in the third is on the head pin. Splits and takes 6. Pull in on, similar. Gets a nice little break up for 8 on the fill. Not a pretty looking spare leave. But 47 through 3. He's already 17 over after just 3 boxes. He could pin out for the world's average, which is 117 right now. 116 and change, actually. At least that was as of last night. Pins dropping about 4 pins per bowler more, which is 25 pins better per box. That ends up being a 6 for Tyler and a 9 for Poulin. Scott LaPierre starting off perfect. Came in as a sub for Ryan Southall. Chuck DeRozier's continuing in the 2 slot for Massachusetts. Team captain. Put up a 99 in the first string. Hits the 7 pin. Oh, LaPierre, 9 fill. He's already 35 after 2. That's 15 over. And that will grow in just a minute. He spares in the third. Good 10 there for Chuck. Up on the board is Duck. Something's missing. And Chuck comes in on the 3 pin, manages to get the head pin to fall late. And that's the 2, 8, and 9. A very strange leave. 2, 8, 9. 7 fill for LaPierre. Let's see if he can keep this perfect spare streak alive. Nope, nope, nope. Ouch. Bad wood there. Scott maybe thinking about splitting those 2 pieces. Nope. Goes for the 2. Gets him. Eight for Chuck. 43 through 4. And LaPierre stays perfect. He's at 62, 22 over through 4. Nate LaFontaine finds the 3-6 pocket there. Not the one he was aiming for. He wants that 1-3 or the 1-2 pocket. Interesting wood here. Yeah, I should have zoomed in on that. Maybe I will for now for Ujia's ball. I think he can take it when the tip on there. Nope, that was the wrong tip. Yeah, maybe that would have done it. All right, 8 for Nate and a 10 for Jeff. Good looking leave there, and pretty good for that miss. Nate is on it. That's his first spare here in the second. He had a 124 in game one. And a spare off the good leave there for Bugea. Both bowlers with their first spares here in the fourth. 37 for Bugea, 32 for Fontaine. Sean Chaddock with a slide. It's a good idea. A little tough when it's two at a time, but quite frequently you'll find yourself getting water on your shoe or leaving your booty on if you've gone outside. And if you don't take a slide by habit, you don't realize it until you fall on your face. It also tests the ground in case there's a sticky spot. All right, Shattuck. Ooh, Kaz bomb. Just realized my scoreboard is way out of whack because I didn't change the string number to 2. Double! That's not a double. As he had it. Kaz actually had been working on a spare in the second. Nope, I'm sorry, I misread that too. There's actually a spare in the third that he had, and a 10 in the second. My bad. He's at 49 and 2 balls, though, as that is $120 instead of 2. That was a strike for John Starmer. Came in with 28 after 3. All right. I'm going to catch up with Troy's score in the background as, oh no, Poulin's denied the spare. Tyler Reese. Troy was awarded a 9 on that last one. That's what I was waiting for. It was a 56. As he came out of the channel on that third ball. 10 for Poulin. 66 through at the half. And a 9 for Tyler. He's also at 56. Both bowlers with 2 spares. Tyler had also has had a couple of 6s. But fills of 9, 6, and 9 and 6. Poulin's at 66. He's got a 10-pin lead due to the pinning. Woolworth special there. Big reach out in front with Tyler. Didn't let go of it nice and late with a straight ball, but was rewarded with a split. Poulin goes for it. Shades it on the left. Misses. Woolworth special, of course, the 5 and dime, the 5-pin and the 10-pin. 5 is in the middle back. Oh, interesting. That was the 6, 7, 10 converted there, but leaving the 3 and 4, which are neither the 6 and 7 nor the 3 and 4 are close to each other. But that's the way as we count the pins from left to right, that happens. How about that 10 for Tyler Reese? Unconventional 10 indeed. He now is at 66. Poulin, who had a 9, is at 75. Puts our lead at 25 for GRAFFAM Flooring in string 2. Massachusetts won string 1. Number 2 bowlers here. Scott LaPierre started with 3 spares. Has a challenging one now with wood, because the wood makes the ball bounce hard off the object pin. He did hit the object. DeRozier's wide of his target. It's got everything but the head pin down now. And LaPierre leaves his first pin standing. 9's abound. Scott LaPierre's wide left, leaves 6 standing. Chuck leaves it out on the right. He comes across with a right to left ball, as opposed to LaPierre, who throws with a left to right spin with the right hand. It's kind of a screwball delivery. Look at that precision, though. I'll try to watch it in the backswing, but I think he turns the ball inward as he takes it back. Yes, he does. And then he releases it with a left to right spin. His thumb is moving clockwise as he releases the ball. That was a 9 and an 8 for Chuck. GRAFFAM Flooring holding on a 279-253 lead. Trying to even things up at 2 points apiece as we're past the midway point. Coming up to the midway point here, actually. These third bowlers, after they bowl this box, that'll represent the midway point of this match. Be nice to have a halftime. Have a chance to think for a second. If you're an announcer, I mean, the bowlers get plenty of time to think when they're sitting down. All right. Nate gets 8 and Jeff 7 on their fills. .45% bid is good. And Nate, can't get the object, and the pin is back. The ball is back, I should say. It's coming back again for a third swipe, maybe a fourth. No, well, we've seen weirder. We have seen stranger things happen here. With these gutters, the balls just keep, well, it's like they're in a bowl. They roll back and forth. There are little ridges on the left, right next to the wall, that accelerate them after they tap the wall. Don't hit your head. Chris Kaz coming back with it. Nate for 10 here. Finds his head pin on the third. Gurgia with a spare. Will be adding to the lead as GRAFFAM now up 25 plus 7 be 32. They also own strikes upcoming in the hands of Chris Kaz and John Starner. No marks on the board for Massachusetts. Good bid. A tiny bit thin, but it was a very, very nice shot for Fontaine, the grandson of the great Tom Olsa. Oh, well. Boucher gives up a pin, as does Fontaine. Moving to number 4 slot. Now we are in the second half. Hope you enjoyed halftime. Maybe got up to get a drop of water. Oh, things are moving nicely for Kaz. They don't need to move after the blast from Shattuck. Kaz trying to put 10 on his strike. He just did a minute ago. He put that strike was on a fill, so 20. Oh no! And 19 on that one there. No luck for Shattuck. That'll be a pair of 9s. A big exchange, though, for GRAFFAM Bolorama. They get the bonus pins without giving up a mark after the 9 drop. There, bonus pins will be coming now. Say that would have been a great fill. You always say that walking back, but sure was a good strike. Shattuck threw a 143 in string 1. Spare there for Kaz. Gets back on target again. He threw a pretty good ball into the wood in front of the two-pinner. Break up his streak, but that's 3 of the last 4. Fine shot at the pocket for Starner. 8 drop for Troy. Starner on a strike. Spare on strike. That's a $20. Troy's 10 puts him at 66. Lead grows some more for GRAFFAM. Now they've taken possession of the total lead. The total after 3 will be worth another 2 points. GRAFFAM Flooring came in last place at 5-27 through the first 4 matches. Massachusetts at 8-24 before this match, now is 10-24. So a 4-fill 9 for Starner. 4-fill in the 5th. 62 half and a 9. Okay, Tyler Reese waiting for action to his right to calm down. There's still some more action there. Down the middle, oh boy. That's a pretty weird one. That split breaks up, and not only that, the two-pinner breaks up into a single pin with a guide for Steve Pullen. Really good chance for his 3rd mark. Here he came in as a sub for J.J. Torigny in the 2nd. Leading GRAFFAM to the big lead, and Tyler Reese threw a 112 in string 1, now at 66 through 6. Spare is good for Poland. That's good for a 10. Now Poulin at 85 and the ball, leads by 9 in the matchup with Reese. His team, GRAFFAM Flooring, up 385 to 329. Marks are just about even, 26-25. GRAFFAM Flooring ahead by my count. They've got 2 on the board, still hanging. 7 on that, Phil, but a split. 92 through 7. Scott LaPierre says something causes Poulin to break out in laughter, and Tyler Reese spares. Uh-oh. That's a 9. The first bowler is the first 200. I just put his score in wrong, but he's at 101. Reese at 86 in the ball. Lead is 60 now in string 2 for GRAFFAM Florham, and they hold a 21-pin lead in total. Numbers will be checking. Going to hand things off to Duncan MacDougall after this string as he closes things out. Okay, Chuck. Scott LaPierre with a 4-7-10, sends it and goes right behind it, in front of it, all over it, but nothing touched the 4-pin. No. Chuck picks one off and takes 8 on 9 for LaPierre. Chuck at 68. LaPierre at 89. GRAFFAM leading in 4 out of the 5 head-to-head matches here in the second. Chuck, after missing right, misses left on ball 2. LaPierre now with his bid for the spare. Let's. I said I'm taking a second look at that wood. Nope. Oh, I don't know how the ball shot out like that. Chuck DeRozier's threw his third ball. It took out one for a 9. And that'll be an 8 for LaPierre. He started spare 6, spare 9, spare 7, 10, 9, 9, 9, and and that was also a 9, I believe. No, I'm delusional. That was an 8. We're watching 3,600 pins every 3 hours. I'm trying to keep track of them. It's a bit mesmerizing at times. But we hope you're enjoying this, the finest game on lanes. Oh! One of the reasons we like it is that the wood makes for some challenges that don't exist in the other games. That, and there's also room to split and throw your ball through between other pins. You do get 3 shots, but your scores go way down when you compare it to the big ball version. Uh-oh. That looked like a 6. Yep. That was a 6 for Bugia and a 9 for Nate. Fontaine, one of the, really felt like he's improved his game a lot this year. I talked to him at a tremendous performance at Bayberry earlier this year. Boucher turns the check into a rail. Rails are 3 pins in a row on the side. In this case, it's the 2-4-7. Oh, Nate touches it with the third piece of wood. The ball just missed it. That's a 9. After 2. Boucher also misses on his rail. He picked off the 2. They'll each have another ball. 4 pin-in purposes. That's it, 10. 78 for Nate. And pick. Boucher hit his object 3 times. 9 for it. With beginning bowlers, especially when they throw a weak ball into the corner and get 3 pins, I remind them, 3 pins per ball and you'll end up with a 90. Of course, you're not going to make the World Championships with a 90 average. It's really easier said than done also. Chris Kaz now with Sean Shattuck. Shattuck spit at the spare left. Kaz has 3. He gets it. Gets the rail to collapse. So Shattuck filling a strike with 9 gets a 10. Kaz also filled with 7. We'll have another bonus ball coming up in a few seconds. Strike Shattuck. That's Shattuck's 3rd mark, his 2nd strike here in string 2. Very quietly moving his way toward 400. He had a 143 in string 1 after a slow. Oh, Boise, aye. All right. Chris Kaz at 111 and a ball. Shattuck at 87 and a ball in the 2nd through 8. Nope. Starner after a wild pitch. Throws right. Fournier denied any respite. He's struggling at 8 through 84 through 7, despite starting with a strike and a 19 box in the 3rd. Starner's 8 puts him at 79. Troy gets a lot of help from the pins after missing right. Starner delivers right on target. All right. Starner really trying to put this away. The total is 22 pins right now. This game is 61 for GRAFFAM. No luck there. A 9 for Fournier and a 10. For Starner. All right, one more time through the lineup. GRAFFAM Flooring pulling away, 62 up. A 23-pin lead in the totals. A little bit of air has come out after Massachusetts took string 1. Nice crossover there. Tyler Reese and Steve Poulin now. Poulin for the spare. On it, but a bit thin, I guess. Looked like a good ball with the wood behind it. Reese leaves it, no doubt. Stayed away from that face that was looking at him. All right, Reese trying to put together a pretty nice game here. Sitting at sitting at 113. Going to try to connect these two pieces somehow. Bounds across, he does! 3 spares in a row to finish it. That puts the game back in question. GRAFFAM Flooring was dominant through the middle. All right, now Tyler Reese at 123. Back on the head pin. That's going to be a 6 fill and a 129. Now the game's still 38 pins for GRAFFAM Flooring, but we are virtually tied. $8 here? All right. That means we're tied in total. I mean, there's still another game to go, but LaPierre drops 8. Chuck DeRozier's, I saw him grab his shoulder after that and pulled it away. He's keeping a stiff upper lip. LaPierre, I think he's going to try to bounce this one. Nope. Trying to play it high, actually. Trying to get the pin over there. Chuck spins it past the head pin. Yep. Angles weren't quite right.
Never mind.
Okay. That is a 9 for LaPierre. Okay, Chuck's.
There it is, Chuck A. Let's go.
Throws a nice ball there. LaPierre with a spread eagle with Wood. Nope. After starting with 3 spares, he's been stymied a bit. Chuck pounds that one into the wall, and it ricochets away without touching the 10. Sweet 10 there.
Hey, good stick, Chuck.
A 116 for LaPierre meets the par. And Chuck DeRozier's with a 96 on top of a 99. He's at 195. LaPierre in a sub roll here at 211 with Ryan Southall. Jeff Bugia. Sorry, this is Scott LaPierre. No, this is Jeff Bugia. Let's see what Jeff sees up there. Hop and slide. No. This one pushes and leans but doesn't fall for the spare. That'll be a 9 for Jeff. And a 9 there. Total's even. The string, 39 for GRAFFAM flooring. It's a long. They're going to need to sprint to catch up. Massachusetts will. Good ball, tough leave. Fontaine with a classic setback with Wood on both sides, but neither of them looks like a sweeper. Let's look at that up close. Watch the way the ball bounces after it hits the object pin, if it does. Yeah, see it bounces around. It's really hard to carry like that. And, yep, Nate is also stymied. That'll be a 10 and a 104 for Bugia. 10 for so 9 for Bugia. Shattuck on a strike. Forfill on the strike. Okay. That was a 5, Phil. And an 8. Yep. Whereas Kaz.
25, 10 balls. 10.
Yeah, something's missing for me then. Yep. Three boxes in the second. Oh, Kaz pounds through. That should be, it will. Be a spare. Fourth spare for Shattuck.
10 for Kaz.
A 135, yeah. At 2:44 after 2, you see the number there. Uh-oh, Shattuck with a 4. That's the... Yep. That'll be a 114, 257 on top of the 43 that he threw in number 1. Anchor bowlers here. All right, Starner. 1, 2, 7, 8. 1, 2 go, 7, 8 stay. Troy bounces it from behind. He's been struggling, but that'll help. Again, had 2 big marks to start things off in the first 3. Thin piece leaves 3, and Troy fills with 7. 109 through 9. Real tough fill. Real tough spare leaves for both bowlers. Oh, Troy found his ball there, but it didn't work for him. Starner ends up with a 10 and a 107. Troy also 10s out for a 119. And before we move to string 3, we're going to award those 2 match points to GRAFFAM.
Round 4, team high single, able and vulnerability, 675. They also had the triple at 1971.
All right, they're handing out money, and we're going to hand off the mic.
Duncan MacDougall.
Enjoy your lunch. Hello, folks. You get me again. I thank you those who are tuning in and appreciate it, and I'm sorry for those who don't. But nonetheless, here we are. We're ready to get this third and final string underway. 2 points apiece and not much to be said. This is a 4-point match, 13 pins, the lead for the Massachusetts Holes over GRAFFAM Flooring in total. I'm going off script. I was told by the executive producer, but they are the mass holes, and that's what I'll be calling them for the rest of the way. I apologize. It is not. Well, it is PG-13. What am I saying? It's not a bad word. I've been shouted out by Steve Kelly as 3-ball spare, and I am scared of him. So here we are. The mass holes in GRAFFAM flooring coming into the third and final in a 4-point. If we can't have fun, what are we doing here, right? It's the world, for Christ's sake. Tyler Reese back on the head pin, wipes out 4, or wipes out 6. He's got 4 left. Steve Puyen staying up there. And he's got a 6-pack. There's Wood to take the 9-pin in the back there. Steve, are you coming in for Chuck? We have some subs that are going to be coming in, looks like. Now they're both able to convert their spare. We'll update you as we get them coming in. Both bowlers looking for 10s. Little easier for Tyler Reese as he converts the 2-pinner. Steve Puyen is going to get what appears to be an 8. We're going to call it an 8. They're calling it an 8, therefore it's an 8. Amazing how that happens, right? Tyler Reese at 241 through his first 2. Steve Puyen came in as a sub after the first game. He just bowled a 120. Tyler Reese rocks the head pin, Brooklyn side, shakes one, shakes another. It won't go. The 8-pin's left up. Puyen devastates 8 of his own. He's got a 2-pinner. Wood coming in front of this makes it tough for Tyler Reese. We're going to zoom in. Take a look at that for you guys. It's not on. He's got to go nice and high on it, I believe, in order to snap it back and take it. Wood can play spoiler, and it does. The roadblock rearing its ugly head. Will stay in for this one as the 2-pinner doesn't go either. The Wood taketh away just as much as it giveth there. As we transition back out.
Who's coming in for you? Steve, second, and Cody's third. Cody's third.
Thank you. Pardon me as I get some subs rocking for the mass holes here. Tyler pinned out for a 9. And a 10 for Mr. Puyen. LaPierre back at it in the number 2 hole. And Steve Kelly making his stream debut here at the 2025 Mixed Worlds. Steve Kelly rips 9. Scott LaPierre way off the head pin. He's got a couple different clusters. He's got 3 in the middle, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Steve Kelly looking to catch this cap. He drives it, and still roadblocks abound for Massachusetts for the mass holes. There you go. Now it's real. $10 and a tough 5 for Steve Kelly and Scott LaPierre, respectively. They're calling it 6 for Scott. I'll call it 6-2. They know better than me. They have a better view. Steve Kelly drops 6. Tough 2-2 split. LaPierre back on the head pin. Brooklyn side. He's going to wash out 8. Trying to make it 9. It won't go. 7-10. A bucket of wood in the middle. 4 pieces on the deck, all tilted towards the 10. One would think he's got to make the ball somehow go and take the 7. Steve Kelly can't connect. We're going to zoom in here for you. Take a look at this. He's probably going right at the one on the far left. Oh, he goes cap. Sends it over. Takes it anyways. The 7 goes before the 10. Imagine that. What a shot. Scott LaPierre. Beautiful spare. Steve Kelly pins out for a 9. 16 in the ball for Scott LaPierre on a great conversion. And 19 through 2, all the way down for the Massholes so far. Cody 50 subbing in now. And Jeff Bugia staying up there. Cody 50. Throwing his first ball of the match. He spikes it into the ground, only takes the 10. Not the ball he wanted, but can still a spare leave. And Jeff Bugia also off his object a little closer. He's got a Caleri on the right-hand side. The wood is not quite angled to take the 8-pin. But you never really know. Cody 50, that's a little better. Still misses the head pin, wiggles it back door, but it won't go. Jeff Bugia trying to make a pretty one. Oh, what a bid. He takes the 8, but can't cover the 10. And 50 will take a 9. Jeff Bugia grabs 10. This is Candlepin Bowling Network, the alternate broadcast. Duncan MacDougall on the call for this third and final string of the second match. GRAFFAM Flooring versus the Massholes. 2 pins, 2 points apiece thus far. They've each taken one of the first 2. 16-pin lead in the total for Massholes as they have an early 3 in this game. Cody 50 takes out 6 on the first ball, still on the 3-pin. I was talking to some guys, and apparently there's some trouble gripping onto the balls, which is why we've seen quite a few dive off onto the 3 from the righty bowler. From a lefty, of course, if you're slipping out of the hands, you're going to be on the 2-pin. So that's playing a factor for a lot of guys. However, they're all playing with the same factor. So it shouldn't matter too. It's an offsetting. Cody 50 can't quite carry the head pin. He'll be open with the rest of his team. American Open, Canadian closed. In these first 2 boxes. Jeff Bugia hits the head pin, can't convert many more. He's got 6 pins left for an out. Cody, a tough 9. Nines are sometimes okay. If you leave the head pin up as your last one, it's not the best. Jeff Bugia, there's good wood to take at least 3 here. And he goes in the middle and caps it. That's not where he wanted that, I'm sure. Tough 6. Chris Kaz back up. He's at 244. And Sean Shattuck joining him at 257. Just for posterity's sake, Sean Shattuck needs a 143 for the 400 club. Shattuck takes 5 on the first. He's got the Horseman plus the 8. Chris Kaz powers that ball through, takes 7. Sean can't quite get the head pin. Thank you everyone for tuning in for this week. Candlepin Bowling Network coverage. Duncan MacDougall, Bob Lee, Greg Gouillard, and Paul Grant. Great spare. Chris Kaz drives that 3-pinner home. That plank was good. And Sean Shattuck with an 8 to start. Shattuck steals 7 off the head pin. 1-2-4 left standing. Good 3-pinner. Chris Kaz way off. Only takes 3 on the fill. And Shattuck punches through. Oh, what a shot. Chris Kaz throws a thunderous ball, but it won't take the 7-8. He's all set up for a 10 though. Any piece of that wood should take home. Sean Shattuck breezes through for a 10. And Chris Kaz picks it up. So 23-2 for Chris Kaz, 18 for Sean Shattuck. Massholes going 19, 19, 18, and 18. Troy Fournier and John Starner back up there to finish out this third. The first 2 boxes about to be over. Troy Fournier has a Colery. He's got decent wood to go and take the sleeper pin. Of course, taking the sleeper and the corner is the whole problem with the Colery. Troy blows it up. Great shot, Troy Fournier on the board early. The first mark for the Massholes. John Starner, meanwhile, he's got the 3 and the 7. He goes right at it. The wood twirls around, but doesn't have the gumption to go and get the 7. Only 3 marks so far in these first 2 boxes for these bowlers, as John Starner 10s out. Massholes with decent pinfall thus far, only 8 and 24 to show for it, looking for a big 6 to make them climb in the standings. GRAFFAM Flooring has been struggling thus far. Only 5 and 27. They've gotten 2 so far. They're looking for 6 more here. Troy Fournier, big 8 drop right there on his spare to get to 18 through his first box. He's got a 2-pinner. John Starner with a good head pin. He's looking at a 1-pinner. 6-10 for Troy, collects the 10. John Starner just the 6. There's wood behind it. He shouldn't play it. He's not. He's going right at it. Collects. John Starner, another mark for GRAFFAM Flooring. And Troy takes 10. We go back to the top of the order and do an old switcheroo as the team switch sides for their 3rd and 4th boxes. Steve Puyen and Tyler Reese looking for their first mark of this 3rd. That's a good start for Steve Puyen. He powers 8. Tyler Reese chops 3. Steve Puyen's got wood way out in front. He should be able to power it back with that red line, and does. Steve Puyen, first mark of the 3rd. Tyler Reese trying to make a really pretty shot to answer here. The kick is up, it's off. No dice here as he's got the 1, 7, 9, 10. There's wood to carry the 10, but he's got to worry about the other 3, trying to get at least 9 out of this. And Hill will take an 8 as he chops out the middle, the 1 and the 9. 27 through 3 for Tyler Reese. 18 out of 28 in the ball for Steve Puyen. Big fill here for Steve as GRAFFAM Flooring trying to make a run here for total. He only takes 4 on the first. Interesting leave here. The 1, the 4, and the back row. A lot of wood on the deck. Tyler carves out 4. Steve, what a bid! Almost takes it. The wood flies around. Nothing catches the 8. That's a good ball, but he should have thrown it first if he wanted to give himself a good chance for a mark there. Reese, can he convert? Yes! Tyler Reese, what a shot! The Horseman, the 9, and the 10 all go like one. And Tyler Reese on the board in style. Steve Puyen with a 9 there to get to 41. Massholes trying to keep GRAFFAM Flooring off their backs and takes the string and total. 3 marks on the board total. 2 for GRAFFAM Flooring, 1 for the Massholes. Scott LaPierre, one of the marks here for GRAFFAM. Drills 6, make it 7, maybe 8. It is 8. The late falling 7-pin gives him 24 through 2. And a good shot at another here. It's the 6-10. Very good wood on it. Just don't cap it. Steve Kelly, the 1-2-7. Also a good conversion opportunity. Oh, Scott LaPierre does hit the cat. And it doesn't go. Steve Kelly answers with a spare of his own. It hurts to miss a shot. It hurts more when your opponent makes it. Scott LaPierre, that pin won't count. It's going to be a 9. For those unaware, if a ball goes into the gutter / or channel before it makes legal contact with anything, it is considered no good, and any pins that fall down as a result do not count. That ball went into the gutter, came back out, and took the 10, meaning it is a 9. LaPierre, 33 through 3. Just off the head pin, chunks out 4. Steve Kelly on the fill. It goes wide. He takes 5. LaPierre plows the head pin back, and that's all he has to show for it. Trying to make a difficult bundle at 5. Steve Kelly makes it a good bid, but the wood wraps around and into the pit before it can connect with the back 2. LaPierre for the out. Whoa, what a pretty 10. Scott LaPierre making a beautiful shot there. And that's a gainer of a box at least for Scott LaPierre with a beautiful, beautiful 10. Jeff Bugia and Cody 50. Bugia with the tough 6 for his second box, looking to bounce back here. That'll help. He's spare, Jeff Bugia. Cody 50. Disaster first ball, solid second. Bugia cashing in on the 1-3 leave. Cody 50 trying to make lemonade